Welcome to this video on how to use your perspective view and get good 3D views, and how to use the tools to be able to get around the room to be able to get those views. First thing that we're going to do is go to the top where you click on the Open Views option palette. Basically, this allows you to move around the room in your different views, your plan, your elevation, and also your perspective, which is your 3D view. From then, you can go to View, and you can click on Elevation View or Perspective. But for now, I'm just going to show you how to use perspective tools. And so we're going to click on Perspective, which is Control and 5 if you wanted to use the shortcuts. Okay, here's the design here that we've done. You'll notice that I've already got a view in place. Normally what would happen is it would start off by being in a wireframe type of render, and also it would be in this kind of format from front to back. What we're going to do now to change it around is you'll notice on the left hand side that you've got a little circle at the bottom and then X at the top. It's a little difficult to see. I'll show you it now. But basically what's happening is you standing at the bottom where the mouse is going over, from where the toilet is, looking up towards the window. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to change where we're going to stand. So we're going to put ourselves into this corner on the right hand side and look towards the other corner by the bath. And the way to move it is that you put your mouse where you're wanting to stand, and then you right click on that position. So let's say my mouse position is here. I right click. You'll notice that circle moves to where I wanted it to. So I right click there, and then I left click where I'm wanting to see. And there, you'll notice our design now has come up, and we can see in that view there. And now to get a color picture, what you would do is you would click on where it says render settings and select render settings. You would go to define and drop it down, and you've got quite a few options to choose from. I'm going to choose background. You can see it on my list, so I can get a background through the windows, and also to get good color view. So you click on background or future vision, and it will start rendering. And there we go. There's our view that we've made. There's the bath. You can see the shower on the left, the basin that we've got. I've done all the tiles. Let's try and move ourselves around again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand by the door on the top right and look towards the shower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click in the corner by the door. So where the mouse is now, I'm going to right click on it. You'll notice it's starting to render. And then when that's finished, I'm going to left click towards the shower so I can get a better view of that shower. And left click down, and there we go. It's rendering, and we can see the shower as well as the toilet and basin and the bath. So there's our design, and that's how to move around there. If I wanted to, let's say I had a bit of a cramped room and I needed to see into that corner, like I almost need to stand outside but look inside the room. What you can do then is click on this little button that says Change View. So I'm going to click on that. And here, let's say I'm wanting to stand between I'm wanting to see just in front of this basin, but between the bath and the shower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to left click by the bath. I'm going to left click there. You'll notice an L comes up, and I'm going to right click over here. Now this is slightly different to that normal one on the left that you clicked. What's happening now is you standing at this point here, like in the wall at the moment, but you're only seeing in front of the L and R. So you move that around by moving your L and R. So if I wanted to see the opposite direction, I would click on the L close to the cupboards, and the R at the top to move it around. And now I'm standing outside the room, but only seeing in front of that L and R. So let's have a look. So if I click OK, it will start rendering, and we can see that view that we've just changed in change view. As soon as this finished rendering, I am going to go and do it again. I'm going to click on change view, and then I'm going to click left by the bath and right near the shower so that I can see downwards or see across towards the door. And I'm going to click OK so I can see that. And there we go. That's how to use the perspective tools. I'll also show you something else if you're wanting to name the views. So if you're wanting to save it, so get a view and then start moving around and show your customers, but you want to go back to that previous one and don't want to lose it. You can, let's say you wanted to save this one here, you can go into the name views, click on undefined and click on define, and then choose the name that you want to save it as. Let's go 3D1, press OK. Let's click on a new one, so I'm going to click on default. Default will take me back to the first one, so it takes you back to the previous one, the default view, where you're standing at the bottom and looking at the window. There we go. Now I'm going to change this. I'm going to go to name views again, go to define, click on define new name views at the top, and make that 3D2 and press OK. Now what will happen is that if you're wanting to go back to that previous one, you can click on the name views and go to 3D1, and it will ask you change to select a view. You say OK, and it will take you back to that view that you had. And that's how easy it is to change your views in Fusion version 15. Thank you very much for listening to this video.